This is really in front of my face. Oh, motherfucker! Welcome to Two Tired Twats Comedy Podcast. I am here. Patty Rosper is my name. I am here with Carrie Carabas. It is so good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
I hear you're in rare form.
I am in rare form.
And you are wearing your beautiful pink glasses.
I am.
Which is very, I don't know, there's something about you when you wear pink that's funny to me. Because you're very kind of...
manly.
Yes, that was the word I was going to say. We have a very lovely guest today who has written a book. His name is Mario Bosco. And I'll just say, even though we plug everything at the end, from hopeless to Hollywood, Carrie, you worked with Mario. Oh, wait, but before we talk about Mario, can I just say one thing? I probably shouldn't say this at the beginning, but a couple of people have died, can I just say, who are comics?
Yeah, it's horrible.
William Stevenson, I just love this guy, and you know him from all the card playing you did with him.
Oh, my God, did I love him. The nicest guy ever.
Sweetheart.
Funniest guy.
Funny.
His sarcasm.
Hilarious.
And we would play cards all the time at Eddie Brill's, and it's such a shock to me that he died. Because he's not even that old.
I think he just turned 60.
Yeah.
He was
That was you like 10 years ago.
Well, that is everybody's like dying, that's younger than me, so it does make me a little nervous. He was so funny, and when he would MC a show, he was the greatest MC. He would get that crowd, and he was just lovable, and
really
it wasn't
was.
like aggressive. And he
no,
was like,
he never attacked a crowd.
he was a flirt.
He was a very relaxed, kind of like, cool cat.
That is exactly what he was.
He was a cool cat.
And he'd always be like, "Come here, baby girl," and he'd like pull you in, give you a kiss right on the lips, and you'd feel his little fat stomach.
He wasn't always fat.
No, not back in the day, but he was
now
a little
he
chubby.
got a little chubby.
And I loved him, and then another guy who died. Did you work the Rascals rooms?
Yeah.
Well, Eric Magnuson.
The brother.
Yeah, one of the brothers died, one of the four guys.
Yeah, they were young, too. He was
Yeah,
young. Eric was probably the younger one,
I think
wasn't
he was the youngest one. He was like very cute.
How did he die?
You know what? I just found out today or yesterday that he died. I think he died last week. And his niece, her name is Justine Magnuson, wrote this beautiful song, and it's on Facebook. And she wrote a song. But, it's just sad. And Rascals was like the club to work at. And,
they treated you better than any other club.
And you would learn how to be funny there.
But they would give you dinner. They would give you drinks.
They treated you great.
They treated you like you were a star. And even when all the other clubbers would be like, wait outside.
Yeah, exactly. or you eat off of this half of the menu and you can have
and you get 50% off.
The fucking, fried mushrooms. But great guy and very sad for both of those.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway, all right. Mario.
Now, let's start before we get to Mario.
Go ahead before that.
You know I had my 2 front teeth done?
Oh, let me see. What did he do it today? Nice.
No, these are not the ones.
Those aren't the ones?
No, Patty, they're not. They're horrible.
Wait a minute.
They look like 2 giant chiclets. Somebody bashed them into my face.
Wait, let me see. Smile again. Well, they're big, but aren't your teeth supposed to be big in the front?
I can't get floss through them.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Okay, so I go to this dentist. He does it. It takes him 10 times to get the color right. It takes him 10. But it wasn't the dentist's fault. It's the dentist's fault for using a cheap, shitty lab.
This is in Long Island, the guy, because you're trying to go cheaper than the good guy.
No, I just don't feel like waiting in traffic to get to the. I'm thinking he's going to go two front teeth. He's going to match them together. It'll be easy. Put them back in. All right. Fuck that. Cut to I go to the dentist today. He looks at first of all, the assistant goes, "Oh, are those temporary?" I go, "No, these are the permanent." She goes, "Ooh, they're big." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. 2 of them, 2 different colors. One's gray and one's white, and they don't match the sides." So cut to, he goes, "All right, you really want to do this? Now I got to spend another $3,000 to get the 2." And he
$3,000 for 2? That's good. Mine are
no,
2
but
apiece.
He cut me a deal.
Oh, okay.
The guy cut me a deal because he knows what I just went through. So he cut 1,000 or whatever it was
I like
off.
that you can get these guys to go down on the money.
He didn't go down on me. He went down on the money. So Adam, can you make these louder? I can't hear myself. So then I went to the lab. He goes, "You got to go to the lab so they can match the teeth, the color." So I go, And the guy looks at my mouth. I go, be honest. I don't care. I'm not sensitive. How are they? He goes, horrible. He goes, we don't do work like that. He goes, you'll have really nice teeth, 2 front teeth when we're done. So that was my day.
I want to go to your guy when I get my teeth because he sounds cheaper than my guy, and my guy never matches the color right. All right, with my daughter's teeth. Mario Bosco. You worked with Mario this weekend, right?
Yes, I did.
And Kevin Brennan.
Okay, let me tell you what fuckface did to us. Kevin Brennan calls me because he has no fucking car. He's a grown man.
You're
with
his
no
driver.
Car. And he says, can you open for me? And I go, how much? Shitty money. Right? So I go, all right. I go, he's like, come on, it'll be fun, whatever. So I go, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. Because usually when I go over any bridge, I'm not opening for anybody. I'm closing the show.
That's right.
All right?
You're not an opener, Carrie Carambas.
I'm not an opener, but I'll open for Kevin Brennan. Right? Because I like Kevin Brennan. For whatever fucking reason, I like him.
He is likable.
And all of a sudden, Al Romas texts me and he goes, you're opening for Brad Axelrod? And I go, not Brad Axelrod, Scott Bruce. I kept those two confused.
Yeah.
Because they both book rooms.
Okay, yeah.
You're opening up for Scott Bruce? And I go, I'm not opening up for Scott Bruce. I'm opening up for Kevin Brennan. I wouldn't open for anybody. Yeah. And all of a sudden he goes, no, I think you're opening up for Scott Bruce. And I go, I'm not opening up for Scott Bruce. All right. Cut to the Friday morning. I text Scott Bruce. I text Scott Bruce. I go, I need address for me and Kevin. He goes, oh, well, Kevin's not on the show.
Kevin didn't tell you he's not on the show?
No, motherfucker. But then Kevin said that they told him, don't worry, we'll tell Carrie.
Because maybe you wouldn't have wanted to just open it since you weren't on.
And I wouldn't have done it. I would have said, I would have had a heads up from Kevin, right? I would have had a heads up.
Yes.
So I would have known how to answer Scott Bruce and say, sorry, I can't do it. Anyway, cut to, I'm driving 6 fucking, and Kevin goes to me, I go, where is it? He goes, somewhere in Jersey. It's not that far. He goes, like 2 hours.
No, it's not. It's fucking
5.5 hours.
State college it's it's ridiculous.
So they go. So now he goes. I'm like, where's the hotel? He won't tell me where the hotel. He's not getting. He's like, just meet me on the corner of here by the garage. And I'm like,
have you ever stayed at a hostel before?
No, it wasn't at a hostel.
Worst.
It was.
Really?
You know what? The only thing missing was a fucking heroin needle.
Wait, Mario, you stayed there too at this place?
I didn't stay there, honey. I walked out.
We walked out. We ended up going to Best Western, which was like the Riv.
And did
like
they cover it? Did they cover
it? It was like the
whole cover.
It was
did
like
they pay for it?
No,
Fuck
they didn't.
no.
Pay for it, Patty.
Oh my God.
She paid for it.
So you two slept together? You and Mario?
No, we didn't sleep together.
No.
Let's get that clear.
We didn't sleep. Mario can sleep on a little chair because it's like a bed for him. He's 3 feet tall.
Okay,
Come on.
people who are
Let's
listening
stop.
to a podcast don't know Mario's Mario, wait, I got this off of your book. You are 4'10". Is this true? 85 pounds.
Give or take an inch.
Okay, so maybe 4'9". 85 pounds, right? So
Soaking wet.
So you are not what you call a little person, right? You are
No.
not that.
No.
You have this thing. Okay, I read most of your book, and very good. All right.
I'm impressed.
Panhypopituitarism.
Panhypopituitary. Yes.
Okay, and that is
When your mother fucks Mickey Mouse. That's one of his jokes.
so you were born. That's actually, and nobody knew what the hell was going on. And then they start giving you shots, and they save your life, and they do all these things, and now you got tubes in your nose, and you got to walk around. So talk about the tubes in your nose. You're walking around with a scarf over your face like Michael Jackson's children, correct?
Yep.
And what kind of shit do you get?
I get a lot of shit. I came out of the hospital, had a tube in my nose because I previously
How old were you?
had to be about 9 because I weighed 39 pounds.
Oh my God!
And the doctor said he's not going to survive this, so they gave me an option. Because I was supposed to go home, and they said, no, we're going to try something new. So, okay, let's try something new. He goes, well,
Wait, so you weren't eating at all up until you were 9?
I was eating, but I wasn't eating like
Through a tube.
I'd go to a McDonald's. I'd get like a burger and fries and a soda. One bite of the burger, 2 French fries, and a sip of soda, and we were done.
Why? You had no appetite. Why can't I have that?
So they had to give you growth hormones
Yes.
to make you have your stomach big enough to eat or whatever the heck you have to do, right?
Yes.
And so now you're different from everybody, right? Because you're not growing even with the human growth hormones.
That helped me dramatically because it made me
Traumatically? What is that?
traumatic.
Dramatically or tremendously.
Tremendously.
Which is traumastically.
Shut up, Carrie.
How do I know what that word is? Not saying I'm smart, but I've never heard that word before.
You hit that on the...
Carrie.
Go.
So they gave me an option, either the tube went in the nose or what else. So they kept putting it in, and I'd pull it. So they called my father. My father came to the hospital.
Real Italian guy.
Not little Italian guy. My father was 6 feet and a half
But
tall.
I'm just saying, real Italian.
A real
guy.
Italian.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
Guinea.
A
From
Sicilian.
right off the fucking
A
boat.
Sicilian, yes.
No, my father was born here. My
Okay.
mother was the guinea off the boat.
All right, so
She
go ahead.
hates it when I say that. You're a fucking guinea off the boat. And that's when the paddle comes and I get cracked right behind. Boom!
That's when Italians hit their kids. That's what happens.
It's part of the package. You're
So-
born Sicilian. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit with a pot or a shoe or a wooden
Something.
spoon or something.
So you get good food, and then they beat the
So
shit
what
out
did
of
the
you.
father say?
So they called my father, gave me that look like you did it again. How you son of a bitch? I said, yeah, I did it again. He goes, what's the story here? So Doc goes, well, I'm going to put a tube in his nose. He's going to have it for a while. That's all right. So Ike goes, but your son keeps pulling it out. He goes, really? He goes, so let him die. So the doctor goes,
What?
Doctor says, Mr. Bosco, I'm going to give your son 2 options. In the nose, or I'll put a hole in his stomach. And I'm not scaring him either. I'm going to do it. And I said, what do I do? You know, I'm not the kind of people that say, oh, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and put the tube in my nose. So I swallowed my pride and I said, I guess I don't want to
You
hold
swallowed a fucking sword, a tube.
How long was the tube up your nose for?
over a year and a half about.
And you had a scarf. Wait a minute. Adam, can we hear Mario? Because he's got such a soft voice. Okay. So they have the scarf over your face this whole time. How do you go to school? You go to school like with a
Why,
mask?
Michael Jackson had it over his face for 10, 15 years.
So I had the scarf covering my face.
Yes.
I just come out of the hospital and I had some kid said, "Hey, how are you?" And he pulled my scarf down and there was a tube. I think it was this nostril and it was taped this side.
Yeah.
I said, no, it was this and it was taped across here and down.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing.
Yeah, that's mean. So you had a lot of stuff like. So when does the tube come out?
Tube came out when I had enough of the fucking tube. One summer day in August,
Oh,
my
you said
father
I-
just pulled it out. I had a panic attack. I ripped it out and I said, no fucking more tubes.
Then start eating, you little motherfucker.
So now wait a minute. So you're like a teenager when that comes out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dramatically.
So wait a minute. So now you're a teenager, and now they want you to go through. I was going to say menopause. That's all I can think of for myself.
Menopause.
They want you to go through. What do you call it when you with your balls?
Puberty.
Puberty. Okay. So they want you to go through. The doctors say we want you to go through puberty, and you say
Fuck no.
fuck no, and explain why.
Because at the time I had met Bill Cosby. No, he did not do anything to me. I met Bill. Shut up, Carrie.
That's because you're a guy. You're not a young girl. You were a young guy asking.
He was
Well,
a gentleman
debatable.
to me.
Go ahead.
He was a gentleman to me. Bill was a kind gentleman to me and my family, to my mother. Never tried anything because I don't put up with that bullshit.
Right.
So what happened?
How would you know you're sleeping?
Where am I sleeping? Up your ass?
No, when he would roofie the girls and they'd be asleep and then they wake up
Later.
later.
Go back to
A
that
little.
dream.
So wait a minute. So you love Bill, like in your book,
You
you're
like
open
Bill
with Bill
Cosby.
Cosby. You love this guy, but now when you find out he's like a crazy rapist who drugs people, do you still love him, or you're like this fucking asshole?
No, I never believed it until if you ask Jimmy Kimmel and his cousin Sal, they'll say Mario is in denial of everything.
Still though, 50 women. Come on.
I listen. I'm not gonna say the man did not cheat on his wife. Absolutely.
Cheat!
Shut
He
up.
raped on his wife.
He raped on his wife. Exactly. That's a big difference.
Listen, I don't believe that. I believe
oh, boy.
believe that there was a man in the big times that had a lot of money, a lot of jewelry, very famous. People wanted his money, they wanted his talent, they wanted to be on the show, so they slept with him. Do I believe that he gave them a pill?
Yes.
He may have given them a drink.
Oh, boy.
With a fucking roofie in it.
Exactly, Carrie. All right, we're not going to convince
Listen,
him.
he's in
All right,
jail.
Bill Cosby.
That means
he's in
12.
jail.
How
Beyond
many people on a
reasonable
jury?
doubt.
12?
Yeah.
12 people found him guilty.
All right, he's guilty. What else you want from me? Okay, so back to
Okay, go ahead. So you've met him. So now, because you've met him, you don't want to take shots that are going to make you turn into a man because you want boy roles. Is that the reason?
I asked him February of 1987. He was waiting for his car outside, and I said, Mr. Cosby, can I talk to you? And he was just like, okay. I go, yeah. He goes, what do you want? I go, I want to do what Keisha Knight Pulliam does. I want to do what Rudy does. Yeah, he goes, well, you got to bring your mother here first. I said, okay. So the next day I go home and I said, he goes, bring her tomorrow. I said, no, Mr. Cosby, I'm not here till next Wednesday. Because next Wednesday you bring. So now I show up like regular and he comes this side of the stage and he goes, Mario, where's your parents? And I was, you were serious about that? Because worrying you? So everybody's like, okay, your mother called. Thank God my mother was on her way to me to the studio.
So then she met him and she said, okay.
I met a casting director through him. I booked an independent, a short film, like a student film independently.
All right.
And then we started getting work. The Bills put me on the show a few times, on the Cosby Show. And
So did you think to yourself, all right, I'll get the boy roles, but then at a certain point, I'm going to get the testosterone shots? Never.
Because right after that, I started booking movies, commercials, my career.
So you never went through puberty. Did your dick grow?
Yes.
Or is it still a 9-year-old's dick?
Carrie asks,
Do you have hair on your penis?
you don't
Yes.
get it on your
Well,
penis,
then,
it's around your penis.
around your penis, fine.
Oh, Carrie,
Pubic
stop!
hair.
You're embarrassing me.
If you go through puberty, you get the hair. If you never go through puberty, there's no hair. Adam has no hair, but that's up by
He
choice.
pulls it out.
Wait,
Do you use a tweezer?
Michael Jackson had shots in his throat or something like that, so he would go back to puberty.
Yeah, because he didn't
Or-
want hair on his face or hair.
No, but he wanted his voice to stay. I think he took shots for his
Oh, yeah,
voice
yeah,
not
yeah.
to get.
Yeah, because
go
he
through
so
puberty.
he got
So,
estrogen or something. All right.
When in later 1999, 1998, 97, what it was, the doctor came up to me and goes,
How
"Listen,"
old were you at this point?
I was 27.
27?
No, 27 in 2000. So figure I was maybe 24.
So you're 24 and you're not thinking at this point, I want to have hair on my face or anything.
Not
So
at
you
all.
don't shave at all?
No, because I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Tell
I've
us.
had a hard childhood, and I did not want to ruin what I had. And I finally found something that I fell in love with, and I didn't want to ruin it. And
A career, you're saying.
yes, and did it probably do me more damage not that to do that?
Now, let me tell you something. Those shots cause cancer, so who the fuck knows what could have happened to you after you took those shots?
And let me tell you something. They came up to me. They're like, "Listen, I swear to you, it will look like a sheet of paper with stickers.
Right.
Like you peel it and you put it on your hip or on your side." The first reason I denied it was because it was a needle and it had to go through your hip bone, and it was big. And
Oh,
I
wait
said,
a minute. They
"You
stick it through your hip bone?
yes, that's where the needle goes in because that's where where your part of the body needs where it
Or
goes
the
in."
testosterone has to go?
I think there's like a muscle it feeds into
my
all your
God.
body. So I said, "Fuck no, I ain't doing this shit." Then,
And you were how old?
24.
no, I was 14 when they wanted
14.
to put in.
That's when
Oh.
you go through puberty.
14, 16, they wanted to put a needle.
And how tall were you? Like
Doctor
2
came in.
feet tall at that
Doctor came in, and I'm like, "It's like, listen." He goes, let me show you what it looks like." So he took out the fucking needle, and it was this big. He goes, "So you're gonna roll over."
You're
on your
not going to
side,
feel it.
and you feel it. What, you fucking crazy? I almost stabbed him with it.
What? Maybe you could say, couldn't you put me under while you give me the
Put
needle?
me under.
Let me just say one thing.
Go ahead, Carrie, please.
Since he never took the shot.
Yes.
Okay, just
Yes.
so you know.
Yes.
We went to dinner tonight, and he was going up the steps, and the lady goes, "Do you want a kids menu too?
I would have said yeah.
For your son?" And I go, "No."
You should have said yeah, you buckler.
Everywhere we go, they think he's my kid.
But you like that they think you're a kid,
I do.
right?
I like it. He's the elf in my
Let
movie.
me tell you something. When I go to L.A.,
Yes.
kids' meals, kids' hotel prices, kids' movie passes. Shut up, Gary.
So wait a minute. So you like being a kid, but maybe you're Peter
See, now
Pan. You
he
never
could-
want to grow up.
He could probably fuck a 12-year-old and not get in trouble.
Carrie.
I'm just saying.
Carrie, why are you trying to get around pedophilia for this fella? Now, can you
But
fuck?
maybe he feels more comfortable fucking a 12-year-old because they're the same height.
What if you want to fuck though? Can you? Well, is this too personal? What if you want to have sex without testosterone? Can you have sex without testosterone?
Yeah, you could do anything you want to do, but they're not sticking a fucking needle in me because I'll stab
But
them with it.
you function normal. You have a heart on every morning. You got all
Yeah,
that going on.
Yeah.
All right, so you could fuck.
Yeah.
All right, Patty.
Yeah. Do you have good girlfriend? How is it dating girls to find a
I
girl?
don't
Do you have
really-
to date a short girl, or will you?
He's
do you-
not interested.
You're
I'm
not
not
interested.
interested. I'm not a gay guy, but I'm not interested. If I meet somebody one day,
One day.
one
You're
day,
45.
46 almost. Shut
You're
up.
46.
God
yeah.
bless you.
And you still get? Do you still get kid rolls, or what's the deal?
All the time.
You get kid rolls at 46. All right. So you don't. So you're
Yeah,
happy.
because he looks like a little kid.
I know, but you.
He's adorable. He's been in how many movies? Talk. Say it.
A lot. Talk. Shut. Talk.
He's
God-
been on Jimmy Kimmel. He's been on sketches with Scott Baio,
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer. Who else? You were on the Denzel Washington. You
Godfather 3 with what's his name?
Joe Montana. Love
yeah.
Joe and Andy Garcia. Two great guys to work with.
They were nice
yeah,
to
I
you.
wish I would have met them.
I'm actually good. I'm decent.
I'll be your mother.
I
I'll
know-
be that. I'll be the mother on the set. You know. Don't get your hands off my kid.
So now wait a minute. So you're happy you did it, and you never thought I wished I had gotten those testosterone shots years ago.
No, because I would have fucked up your voice.
I would have, I'd never had any. Once I booked NYPD Blue in 2000, because then they had them like, they looked like stickers on a sheet. You peel them and you put it on your side and you go beyond
So you
your
didn't know what you didn't have to get a needle in your ass anymore. You just put a sticker
No,
on
it's
your
the
ass.
first one is a needle.
First it's a needle, and he brought the needle. He goes, "Oh, I forgot gauze." I took the needle and I screamed, "My mother, shut up, shut up!" I said, "I'll knock you out." I took the needle and I squirted it out and I threw it in the car. He goes, "What happened to the needle?" I said, "The nurse just gave it to me."
Really?
Yep, I'm a good bullshitter.
Wait,
trust
so
me.
what happened? So he thought you took it?
I said, "Oh, the lady just came in. She gave it to me." He goes, "So I had the empty." He goes,
So you're lying.
"Fuck yeah, I lied. You think I want that fucking 2.5-inch needle in my
I
ass?"
would have held you down if you were my kid.
Your mother wanted you to do it, though, right? Your mother wanted you to do it.
You know, I have to say yeah, but you know,
She was scared too.
it wasn't my cup of tea. You know, they were like, you know, it's gonna affect your heart if you don't do it. I said, listen, what am I gonna do? If I die 10 years younger, well, I died. Fuck them. You know.
Yeah, but
so-
your heart's fine.
Oh, so they're
They're
saying
lying to you.
they're saying
These
that,
fucking
that
doctors
if you
don't know
have
shit.
that your heart can get weaker without testosterone.
Yes.
Well, how do women do it? I don't have testosterone. Well, now I do after menopause. I think I'm all fucking testosterone. But why? What about women? Then why don't women have heart problems if they don't have testosterone?
No. It's natural when it comes out of you.
Oh,
What's the
Right?
question?
Is that the
I don't know what
question?
the question is.
I don't even know either.
See,
at this
mine
point.
would have came out of me. I had no choice, but have it to be imposed into me.
Okay.
I couldn't see myself walking down the street and looking like
Nobody can see you walking down the street. You're 2 feet tall. Are you kidding me right now?
So
Carrie,
when
shut
did the
fuck
stand-up
up.
start? So you're an actor, and then you get these kid roles. Do you
And-
ever feel like I want a man role now? I'm done with the fucking kid roles. I want to be a
Can't
man.
have a man role.
Well, couldn't he be? He could be like a gangster. I can see you as a gangster.
I would never want to play. I would never. I want. I don't say I always want kids roles, but I'm not gonna go and do something to ruin it. Because at the time where I was thinking of doing it, because it was only stickers, and they said it only burns for just a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, maybe
Burns for a few minutes. That's what my husband says to me.
Shut up, Carrie.
It's only going to burn for a few minutes. No.
So
I'd rather not.
So how was it you neighbored? You friends when you were growing? Like you're a tough. You come off very Brooklyn, like you're very tough.
He is.
But it's so weird because
Did you hear dramatically? That's a Brooklyn fucking word.
you're not going to let it go. Because you have a soft voice and you have a soft demeanor, but your book
Lovable.
very right. But your book shows you're a little hot-headed, and you get angry,
He does.
and you're very Italian as far as all that shit goes, right?
Yes, he is. He's very hot-headed, very nasty, like a little chihuahua.
That's what my friend Peter calls me, a little chihuahua.
Really?
You're a little chihuahua, and not like a chihuahua can bite you, and you just go like that and flick it off. It doesn't
Yeah.
hurt. But do you have the Napoleon complex? Do you feel like you have to start trouble with people just because to show your
I'm tough.
yeah?
It depends. Like if I'm playing cards and my friend Peter says something to me that's annoying and I
Yeah.
don't want to hear it. The other day I threw a deck of cards at him and a cup of soda and ice.
What?
And what did he do to you?
He spilled a bottle of water all over me. He said, it's time to cool you off.
Oh my God! Well, now
See,
this
they
is.
can't hit him because they'll break his bone.
I know that's the problem. Have you ever been hit? You ever been beat up?
No.
No.
I thought you told me somebody fucking raped you in the
They
cab.
didn't rape me, you fucking crazy.
Whatever you said. You said
They
something.
threw me in the garbage can in
Oh
the
yeah.
pool hall.
Oh that and pulled your
Oh,
pants
yeah,
down.
yeah.
That's mean.
Yeah, but you know what? Fuck them. I got them back. I put 2 holes in their tires. How would they get home? I put one in the front and one in the back. One on this and one on that side. Fuck you now.
Oh my God!
I
All
hope
right.
they're not listening.
I know. Me too.
Who cares?
All right. So I was reading this thing, and it says that you were okay. So you meet the guy from NYPD Blue, right? He's a producer. He's the producer. What's his name?
His name is David Milch.
Okay. So this guy takes a liking to you. He brings you out you go out to California to do this thing, but then you almost blow it completely with this guy.
Yeah, I almost did a did a whopper.
But why didn't you blow it? Why did he let it go?
I would have blown it.
No, you're not blowing him. I blew a hotel apart.
Okay, you think you're
what
like
happened?
a fucking
You ruined
rock
the set?
star.
You ruined the set?
No, what happened
hotel.
was me and my 2 friends, we went to California, and
Was he paying for the room or you were paying for the room?
me and my friend were paid the room, but
Okay.
David Milch gave me a lot of money. Gave me money all the time, so he basically paid for the room. So what happened was we couldn't afford where we were in Pasadena because the gas and the tolls and the time was too much.
Right.
That's the show going on, Mario.
Don't worry
Relax.
about the show.
You're
Okay.
okay. You're safe.
Okay, I'm safe. I
You're in
thought
a
somebody was
bulletproof glass box.
That noise is just now it'll be quiet.
Okay,
go ahead.
so what happened was so what happened was okay. Let me tell the story. So I was
Finish!
Shut
Flashback!
So we were in New York City, and they were doing. I got the role. I got
Right.
a stand-in part, and I
Right.
was standing in, and I was talking to my mother in Italian, and Bill
Your
Clark.
mother was with you the whole time?
No,
No, she's on the phone.
she's on the phone, and see, she knows the story. Read the fucking book.
It's a never-ending story.
So I turn around and I meet Bill Clark. He says, "Oh, he was deployed when he was in the army in Italy."
What's deployed?
That means deployed.
Deployed. I'm Brooklyn.
I don't know.
Deployed is deployed and
Deployed?
also departed. I think he was half dead and deployed.
Deployed.
So he
Go
was the-
on.
Okay.
Brian
he was-
Plato just tuned in.
Hi, Brian Plato. Let's see if anybody has.
No one else has
That's my cuz.
That's my
Yes.
cousin Anthony and my friend Danny Frada from the San Gennaro
Yeah, your
Feast.
cousin Anthony looks pretty hot.
Wait a minute. This is very funny, actually. Chris Dicha and Donovan. Carrie is like the bridge and tunnel Barbara Walters.
I
like
Asking the important
Look
questions.
how good looking the cousin is. All right, go
How
ahead.
can you see how good looking he is?
I can see. I got
Wow,
my
I
glasses
got a lot of
on.
people
Put your
on here. We
glasses
got
on.
12 people.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he likes me. He says, you want to meet David Milch? I meet David Milch. He talks to me. He goes, if you ever come out to L.A., give me a call. Well, I went to L.A. in January.
So you go out because you're like, I'm not going to lose this.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
look,
lose
people always say give me a call, but they don't really mean it.
No, he meant it. He
Okay.
meant it. He said
I'm
to
just
me,
saying, because I've said to
guy
people,
was a
give me
Brooklyn
a
guy.
call, but I really don't want
well,
them to
you
give me
I
a
don't
call.
call.
All right, go.
So he turned around. He says, He says, take my card. If you're ever in the town, you give me a buzz.
Right.
So I called him right before the holidays. I says, hey, Bill, how are you? What's going on? He goes, not much. Because you want to speak to David Milch? Yeah. So I speak to David. He goes, Mario, when are you coming out? We got a role for you on NYPD Blue. Wow. I was like, when do you want me? He's like, come out after the holidays. See you in January in L.A. So now I call a friend. We get a friend. We get so excited. We book a flight. We go to L.A. So they were going to put me in an episode with Frank Vincent. Rest in peace, he just done.
Oh, yeah, the guy with the white hair?
Yeah,
that guy?
he's in Goodfellas. Billy Bats. Okay, they batted him out. Okay,
Oh, yeah, horrible.
So I get
I love that movie.
I go to
I
LA,
did too.
and what happened was we were staying in Pasadena. It was too far. So the guy wouldn't give us a fucking refrigerator like he promised. He wouldn't take out a refrigerator from that room and put it in
You're
here.
talking about the guy who runs the motel, not the guy from NYPD.
The motel.
Okay, yeah.
So me and my two friends, we decided to wreck the room. We took everything. I made phone calls to Italy. I pissed on the mattress. Cereal was being poured all over the place.
Pissing on the
Yeah,
mattress.
you're like a bad gremlin.
Pissing on the mattress is definitely overkill.
Isn't it after midnight?
Yes, after
Yeah, he's
midnight
like
they
a
go
gremlin
crazy.
after midnight.
We took the phone, the
You
coffee
stole
pot.
it. You stole it. Yeah.
We didn't take the TV because it was attached to the ceiling.
You couldn't reach it because
So
you were too
what
short.
happened?
All right.
Whose name was on the lease or whatever?
It was mine.
Not David
and,
Milch.
No, and a friend of mine. So we go back to the studio the next day, and then I tell my friend Bill Clark because I'm very guilty and I don't like being guilty. And they said to him, he goes, where were you last night? And I go, why are you questioning me? Now, he's a cop. He's a
Talk
retired
louder.
detective.
Talk louder.
He's a retired detective. He goes,
Yeah.
where were you last night? I'm like, why does he know? Does he know something? So I was like, we were at the... I was like... He said,
That's how
"Fuck."
they always act like they know.
They know. I was like, what are you trying to say? He goes, what'd you do last
You
night?
never admit.
So, never. So I'm like, I don't know. We just hung about it. He goes, you didn't fuck up that hotel on Pico Boulevard? And I'm like, fuck. I go, how do you know about that hotel? So now I tell him, and he calls the room. And he
How
calls
did
it,
he know?
And there was some ching answered the phone.
Did you say
What's
chink?
a ching?
A ching.
A chink? Oh my God! Now we can call you a dwarf. Okay, if you're gonna call Asians chinks, you're a dwarf, Mario. Okay, I've had enough. Oh my God! Oh my God! All right, go ahead. So an Asian,
You
an
didn't say-
Asian.
First of all, he
Asian.
didn't say chink. He said ching.
What's
Ching
a ching?
ching. You know ching ching when you make money?
No, ching.
He did
Oh,
say
okay.
chink. Don't defend him.
So a ching answers the
Oh
phone.
my God!
And he says, what can I help you? And my friend Bill said, did some guy, Mario Bosco, said, he owed me 2,500. He just
2,500. You.
No, he's lying.
We ripped the room apart.
So
Well,
you really
also,
owed that much
We
money?
took the mattress, the box.
That's terrible. What's
towels.
wrong with you?
We took the shower curtain. We broke the pipe, the rod that holds it up.
All right, so you fucked up the room.
He thinks
I
he's
don't know how.
fucking Aerosmith or
Because and how is he fucking anything up? He's 3 feet tall.
his
like,
friends must
I
be
guess.
big.
Was your friend big?
My friend was two of my friends. were
But why
big.
do this? Like, just because
Yeah.
the guy didn't have the refrigerator? What the
He's
fuck's
like the mini-me, and the mini-me gives the orders, and the other idiots do it.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So why don't these guys go, well, then fuck you, go back to Brooklyn. You're crazy.
So I tell Bill the story. He's
Right.
like, listen, he called me aside. He goes, why are you hanging out with these mamalukes? He said, come here.
He blames them.
He goes, you want to get on the show? I said, yeah, that's why I'm here. He goes,
Get
"Okay."
rid of them.
He goes, get rid of them and don't bring them back here ever again. One of them he liked, actually. He wanted him back. Because the other one, get rid of him. Don't bring him back.
So who paid
Yeah.
the $2,500?
Nobody. So
Nobody.
Nobody.
I heard you had a date. What about the phone bill?
so what happened? Not nobody. So,
$700 phone bill.
So Bill says to
Italy.
me, go back to New York. I said, no, Bill, I'm not going to get that role. Listen, he goes, David loves you. Go back to New York and you'll get that role. I promise you, I'll be on top of him. You'll get the role. But I'm going to tell you right now, when we put you up, it's not a motel. We're putting you up at the Pico and Motor, the Residence Inn. You touch a fucking fork on that table, he goes, I'll break you in 4.
Oh, my God. Is this guy Italian also?
No, he's not. But he speaks Italian perfectly. And he told me straight out, he says to me, he goes, out here, he goes, Brooklyn, I could save you. Out here, these cops, They'll lock you up. They'll throw you in a cage, and then it's.
And then they'll feed you through a tube through your ass.
He goes and.
Carrie.
You're gonna get an ass feeding.
Carrie.
It's white.
They do
It's
like
white foamy stuff.
they do.
Creamy stuff.
Okay, please.
But it's all protein.
You're scaring him.
Go ahead,
They do
Mario.
like hairless.
So
men
I got on NYPD
in
Blue,
prison.
episode 718, my area code, and it
It was
a
an omen.
So now you would think somebody gives you an episode. They give you 2 scenes. You would be ecstatic.
Static.
Me.
I would be static clean.
I had just wrapped. They were ready to send me home on a Wednesday, and I said to myself, I need more. They're not gonna remember me by the end of the episode. So I'm in the jacuzzi swimming with a friend of mine. I go, I gotta work a plan out for Monday morning.
You're very sneaky.
Monday came. I said to him, I had a friend of mine, rest in peace, my friend Ray, he worked on the show.
Any of your friends alive?
And listen, he protected, what?
You've done the sign of the cross 10 times. All the people you're talking about are dead.
They're all
They're
dead.
dead!
Go ahead.
So
It's
my
the
friend,
neighborhood.
so my friend Ray, he stands by the commissary.
Ray who?
Ray Tulip. He was on NYPD.
I don't know. Go ahead.
So he
I let
stands. What
Tulip
fucking were you gonna know if I say Ray?
All right,
fucking
go
schmuck?
ahead.
So he stands by the commissary. I make my friend Freddie go over to him and say, "Hey, Ray, come walk with me. I want to show you something." I got him this way, and I snuck right behind. I went into the commissary.
This is very sneaky.
Now it's like the Last Supper with the big table with all the producers and the hotline. And I go, "Can I ask you guys a question?" He's like, "Yeah. What do you want?" I said, "You're gonna kill me."
Yeah. I'll take a bagel with cream cheese.
Shut
I'll
up.
have a coffee with half and half. Go ahead.
So he says, "What do you want?" I says, "If I say something, would you kill me?" He goes, "No." And I got Stephen Botchko, okay, sitting on
Stop
this.
dropping names. We don't know any of these
I
people.
know Stephen Botchko from Hill Street Blues.
Go on.
So,
That was the biggest show back in the day.
Fuck.
so
with
he
this
says
stories
to me,
never
"What
end.
do you want?" What do you? He says, "What do you want?" I says, "I want another scene in the show." I thought they were gonna throw their food at me. And they're gonna give David Much because we don't really have a good ending. That ending we have is not good. Well, what we're gonna do. Are you okay talking about your life? Yeah. Let's go film. Let's go write it out. I went to his office. We would write out the whole thing.
Right?
Give Mario another 5,000. I made him cash my check. You know where I went? Hollywood Park. You ever go to Hollywood
No,
Park?
what's in Hollywood Park?
Gambling. So
Oh, yeah, now you have a gambling problem. Carrie, you can understand this issue. Carrie is also a degenerate gambler. Does she take you
Go ahead.
gambling? Did she
Go
take
ahead.
you gambling in New Jersey? I
No,
hope you're
I
not getting him
didn't.
back on the gambling
I did it.
circuit.
who, me?
Yeah.
I'm a natural
Somebody
degenerate.
said all the people that you're doing the cross with are still alive. They're just hiding from you.
Said
They
that.
fake their own deaths
They don't want
to get away from Mario.
This guy wrote, he loves NYPD Blue. Well, go watch my episode, 718,
How
Lucky
many episodes?
Luciano.
How
I
many-
did a bunch.
Like how many?
I don't know, 4 or 5.
All right, that's good.
My biggest one was Lucky Luciano. 718, Lucky Luciano.
Now, wait a minute. So, are you done with the gambling, or what's happening with you? You have like an addiction, yes?
Yeah.
And did you stop it, or you've spent all your
Stop.
money?
You fucking crazy. Stop it. No way.
You're not stopping it. Who do you gamble with?
Yeah, he'll stop it when he's broke.
Well, where do you get your money from? Now,
Look who's talking.
I'm the same way.
wait
so
a minute. So NYPD, but that's a long time ago. So now, where do you get your money now? How do you get money to gamble all your shit away?
Here and there and everywhere. And in
Okay, that
between.
sounds
Everybody
like.
thinks you're a lesbian. They don't believe you're a guy.
Who said I'm a
Some
lesbian?
guy named Andrew.
Well, they're calling us lesbians
Andrew.
too. They go three lesbians.
Ha ha ha.
Andrew,
Just
do you think
kidding.
I sound like a fucking lesbian, you
Hey,
motherfucker?
Andrew Fudgepack. Is that what it says? Hold on, I can't.
Yeah,
It
it's a
doesn't say fudge pecker. Fulginiti.
All right, sounds
Fulginiti.
close to
Fulginiti.
Fudgepack.
Do we lesbians?
Let's
Ha,
not
ha,
talk,
ha.
Andrew. Let's not talk.
Andrew,
All
if
right.
you want to see what's down here, anytime, pal.
Daniel Romano. How old is this thing? 79? Because all
Ding.
the reference.
Thing. Yeah.
Thing.
He's
The
got-
only thing is in your fucking head.
Yeah,
Woo.
in his ass. The only
Woo.
thing.
Do you know who Doug Stanhope is?
Yeah, Doug Stanhope is
I
just...
did Audie Lang's podcast, and he came in. I walked in the door. He goes, "Who's that girl, Audie?" I said, "Audie, put it on." He goes, no, you're not on the set schedule. You can't do it. Put the fucking mic on, I said. We ended up becoming good friends, me and
Stanhope.
Okay,
Stanhope.
everybody loves him. When he goes to L.A., he
Doug.
stays with Jimmy Kimmel and his family.
Now, you got onto Jimmy. Here's the thing about him, okay?
He's pushy.
He's fucking pushy.
Pushy.
And I don't know why it works for you, because it shouldn't work for you, because people don't like pushy people.
He's
But-
adorable.
But every time you're like in the audience with fucking Bill Cosby, you're in the audience, love you, and he's like, who said that? Who said? And then you start walking up onto the stage,
he's
like,
on. He's on the panel with Denzel Washington
Right.
and him, and he's Jimmy Kimmel. And then he becomes best friends with Jimmy Kimmel. He goes there all the time. They love him to death. He's best friends with all these actors. He's best friends with me now.
Yes,
he's my
absolute-
elf in my
and
video.
you're, oh, by the way,
and
they should
he
look up. he's-
spooned my husband.
Oh yeah, that was so funny, and that video is. Where can they see your video, Carrie?
On Carrie Carava's comedy on YouTube, and you'll find the elf video. And Mario plays the elf in my house, and it's fucking
it is hilarious. All right.
Hey, douchebag, I don't know who Linda Hunt is.
Who?
Okay, some guy wrote, this guy Jeffy Boyce. He wrote Boise. He wrote, hey, I'm sorry, I thought that was Linda Hunt. Sister, fuck is Linda Hunt, jackass?
You don't know who Linda Hunt is?
No.
The Year of Living Dangerous.
I'm dangerous naturally. I don't need Linda fucking Hunt.
All right, people are mean, but it's funny too.
That's all right. I love them all.
But you don't even give a shit, do you? If they call you midget
No,
or
because
whatever.
he's friends with me. What does he care?
Do you
yeah,
care?
if they start with me, I tack on to them.
Now
That's
wait a
it.
minute. Now you're good friends with Artie Lang, right?
Yes.
Oh, so how I met him,
Okay, say how you met him.
I'm hosting the show at Governor's for Artie Lang.
Yeah.
And I walk in the room,
Yes.
and I see Mario, and I guess I had this stunned look on my face because I was, you know when you get stuck like a deer in headlights, and I was staring at him, and he looks at me and he goes, "I'm a guy! I'm a guy!" He said it like 3 times. I go,
Did he? Was that what you were wondering?
I didn't know what it was.
It?
Him.
It. She said it. Who
She
the
did
hell
say-
is he?
Well, when you don't know it's a guy or a girl, you got to call it an it.
Do I look like an Uncle It?
No.
What?
But I did not know if you were a guy or a girl.
So you
So
call
I-
me an it?
I said I didn't know what
Well,
she
you
or
have
he was.
You have the soft skin like a.
You
You
look
don't
like
have,
a little lesbian.
You-
Let's be honest.
You don't have the stubble under your nose like Carrie and I have.
You have smooth skin. You have smoother skin
You
than
have
I do.
stubble on
Patty
your-
has a mustache.
I do. I shave. I literally shave.
You don't shave the mustache.
I
That's
no, I
the worst
shave
thing
the-
you could do.
No,
Peach
just the
fuzz.
white peach fuzz.
I
shave
get
the
that
pe-
off too.
I shave peach fuzz because you can't pluck peach fuzz.
Can't pluck.
Everybody thinks it's my daughter or my son.
What's your daughter or your son?
They think he's my daughter or my son.
Well, he could be your daughter. You like being androgynous, or you like fuck you, I'm a boy?
Fuck you, I'm a boy.
Okay,
Okay.
because androgynous means not a boy or a girl. They don't know what you are. That's androgynous.
Well, my agent said, my manager says that. Are you a boy or a girl? And I told him, go fuck himself.
Well,
he
wait a
said-
minute. How is
Wait,
your
the
manager?
agent says, "What do you go by? What do you want? What do you sex? What's the joke you say?"
So he says, I just got a new manager. He calls me up and he says, hey, Mario, how color your eyes? What color your hair? What's the nose? He goes, what sex do you go by? What sex do I go by? Are you trying to book me a job or fuck me in the ass?
Whoa.
He said both. Both.
But you like girls. You're not gay.
No, I'm not gay.
You like a girl, but you just haven't found the right girl yet.
That's right.
All right. What kind of girls do you like? Anybody?
Blondes or brunettes? You like an Italian with a hairy mustache like Patty?
I'm Irish.
Well, you could
Irish are very
I always
hairy.
thought you were a Jew, but that's
Everyone
okay.
thinks I'm a Jew. I got the Jewish nose. I don't know what happened,
I
but
don't know.
That's
what,
all
I
right.
don't
Jewish
think you're
people
Jew.
are great friends of mine. Good people.
yes, they
They
are.
want to know when Mario's performing next. Where and when? Friday night at Governor's in Levittown. Mario and I will be performing there. So you come see us there.
I'm opening up for my good friend Teddy Smith.
Oh, Teddy Smith. He's a good guy.
Teddy, I love Teddy. He's like my big teddy bear, dipped
Uh,
in chocolate.
Oh yeah. Now you sold. Now what is this with the chocolate cake? You sell chocolate. He sells chocolate, or you used to sell
Okay, no,
chocolate.
I don't sell-
he sells bubble
No,
machines.
I don't sell chocolate anymore.
But you sell bubble
Na-
machines
th-
Now you sell bubble machines.
I used to sell chocolate.
Chocolate, right?
at Coney Island.
No, at the movie theater.
Okay.
Stand in front and then getting chased away from the manager, and I give him the finger, and then I throw him a 20 and say, okay, go outside and do whatever the fuck you want to do.
So wait a minute, because they want to sell their own candy.
Fuck them.
How about this? Mario weasels his way into Coney Island.
Yes.
I don't
Make-
weasel. I go to the owner and I ask him, and he says, Mario, you got our family permission to do whatever you want.
He could do whatever he wants in Coney Island, and he
Why
sells
is
the
that?
bubble machine. They love him.
They love me! Oh, look who's on. Jimmy Kimmel's cousin, Ivy.
What's a cousage? That sounds like a vagina, a cousage.
Cousin!
Oh, a cousage. Give me your cousage. Doesn't it sound like
Cousage, cuisine.
a cousine?
So
You
wait,
see what
so
Ivy wrote? You see what Ivy wrote?
What's
I
Ivy?
Can't see where Ivy is.
Ivy Iacono.
Yeah, what did he write? Mario, you're cute. No doubt about it.
Yeah, that's, I give her a knit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Ivy's a girl. She's cute too.
She's very cute.
Is she Aunt Kimmy's kid?
And Chippy, no, and Chippy's her aunt.
daughter. That's not her daughter.
No.
So there,
I
she's
love Aunt
related to
Chippy.
Jimmy,
I love Aunt Chippy.
Jimmy Kimmel.
She's the cousin. First cousin.
Right, so she's Aunt Chippy's sister's kid.
No, Aunt Chippy's brother's kid.
So you just fucking walked your way
Right into
to-
Hollywood Boulevard.
you're sitting in the audience with Jimmy Kimmel. You're like, blah, 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 bringing attention to yourself. And then they're like, oh, come up on stage. That doesn't even make sense. It sounds like a lie, but there's a picture of it. So it's actually true.
It's true. He
It
doesn't lie.
No, I know you're not lying. I'm just saying that story is so fucking weird. But then there's a picture of you sitting next to Denzel Washington. Like, I don't even understand why they would bring you up.
Well,
You go, I'm from Brooklyn, too. Like, why does that get you up on stage?
Andrew Josephine
I'm Mario
Costello
Bosco.
says he remembers and he bought all the chocolate roses from you one night.
Yes, at the Marlboro movie theater. Thank you, Andrew.
How much is a chocolate rose?
$5.
$3, 2 for $5.
So now he'll clean up all summer long
Yes.
as the little vendor
No, all year I used to do it.
in
all
Coney
year?
Island.
No, fuck Coney Island. I used to do it all over the Marlboro movie theater, the Lowe's movie theater.
How much could you make with chocolate roses? I mean, in a year, what could you make?
No, yeah, I do nightly. Nightly, 400-500.
Wait a minute, 400-500 in a night for
Yeah,
chocolate candies.
Yeah.
So what is that a year? I can't add.
I get every sucker in front of the movie theater. I give them the sad puppy eyes.
So you're a manipulator. Is that what you're saying? You manipulate people
Wouldn't you buy something from
with
him?
your shortness.
Wouldn't you buy something from him and then throw it right out in the garbage?
I don't care. They bought it from me. But knowing you, you would eat it.
I would not eat it from a stranger. I'm a fucking germaphobe.
Yeah, I know. I'd be afraid. What if they put something funny in the chocolate?
That's today, because you guys turned into a millennium. You gotta go
Millennial.
back. Millennium was fucking
Millennial.
whatever. You gotta go back 30
Some-
years.
Jason wrote, "Chocolate Rose is my nickname for my wife's anus."
That is
disgusting.
That is. What kind of listeners
Why
do
don't
we
you
have,
print
Karen?
a picture of me and stick
I
it
hope
on her ass too?
What is going on? Okay, so wait a minute. And now in your book, in case somebody wants to make chocolate roses, you have the recipe for a chocolate rose. But do you sell other things
Wait,
besides
you
chocolate?
didn't buy them already made?
What do I look like?
He
fuck-
makes them. He's
I
Italian.
make them. Double boiler. Melt the chocolate. Fill the mold. Put the sticks. Take them out. Freeze them. Bag them. Stand in front of the movie theater like a little
Oh, so you
douchebag.
would get all the couples and be like, "You want to buy your girl a rose
Would you
rose.
like to buy a chocolate rose? Andrew
for
probably
your
will come in
beautiful
and say
your
something.
girlfriend?"
Yeah, Andrew, do you remember when I used to say, would you like to buy a chocolate rose for your girlfriend? And when I used to go to bars and they'd say no, I'd say, come on, you cheap fuck.
So wait a minute. But they think you're like 12. Like they don't know you're a grown man selling roses. You look like a little kid.
Right, so they're
who
like,
sell-
"Oh, the little
All
kid."
right, for the little kid, I'll pay fucking
Right.
$5 for
That's
two
why
chocolate
I'm going to invest in his chocolate rose company.
Yes, I
See
think.
what Andrew just said? So true. My girlfriend.
Holy shit, so true. My girlfriend thought he was so cute, and it was late. Yeah, see, everyone was like, "This poor kid, this poor
It's
5-year-old is
I
out."
used to tell him I have
at
to go to school
12.
tomorrow.
And you're like, meanwhile, you're 27 or 30 when you're selling these
No,
fucking
I was,
chocolates.
I was like 18, 17.
Now, what do you
16.
do now for money? Now you sell bubble machines? What's
I sell bubble guns.
bubble guns?
Guns that make bubbles. for
How
the
much you
kids.
get for those?
I get between $8 and $10.
8 and 10. Will you buy them from China for
for
50
$1
cents?
from the chins.
From the chinks.
The Asians.
You ever hear of a skinny ching and a fat chunk?
Oh my God! No, I haven't.
He's old school Italian.
is
He comes
like-
from that neighborhood.
It's like Pat Cooper jokes. All right. So wait a minute. So now you sell. Where do you sell the guns? At the movie theaters too?
Coney Island. Who the fuck are they gonna shoot at the movie theater? The jackass on the screen? No, in Coney Island.
Who buys this?
People.
How much can you make in a year selling bubble guns? Can you make $100,000 a year? Can you make $10,000 a year?
I make about 10,000 from May to Labor Day. It's good from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Day after Labor Day, they could go fuck themselves because they ain't seeing my face.
Do you live with your mother? Who do you live with?
My mother.
And you get along with your mother?
Yeah.
It seems.
Well, part-time.
What does that mean, part-time?
He lives with me the other part.
Carrie, be careful, because Carrie does take people under her wing, and then they end up living in her house, and then they end up giving her bed bugs.
Mario sleeps in a little
Drawer.
cigar box. He's not taking up much space.
When I saw that he was an elf in your video, I was thinking, I wonder if Mario was offended that you're like, hey, will you be an elf in my video? But yeah, I guess you're not, because you are an elf at Christmas time, right?
He should have been in the movie Elf.
I do elf
Why
work.
weren't you in the movie Elf?
I don't know. Which Greg's Will Ferrell?
You should have been.
Did you go up for anything? Any elf work?
No. Why I do it a lot for charity for
Elf work for charity?
Yeah, dressed up as
For
elf.
autism.
For autism, I do have a program that I help run called Bridge to Youth. It's for children with
Wouldn't you have a charity for that piennial thing that you got going on?
Pituitarianism. Pituitarianism.
I know you're fucking jackass.
Yeah. Does what and what do they do now for it today? What's the difference? It's the same shit. Have there been any new?
Have you met any other people? Have gone to support groups with other people like you?
One time I did an episode of Maury Povich. So I'm laying on my couch and they're like, hey, I just did NYPD Blue and it just did Howard. Oh, no, I hadn't done. Yeah, I did Howard Stern. So they said, listen, there's a guy, he's about your height, he's a little heavier, he's a truck driver, and he wants to be an actor, and we want to bring you both on the stage.
And he has your same thing that you have.
Same thing, but he's probably did the.
But he didn't need the tube.
He didn't need the tube, but he got the testosterone shot.
And how different did he look than you? Because he did the testosterone.
Well, he's more stronger, I'm more weaker, so it's.
So he had muscles and hair.
Yeah, so I went in there and I did the I went in to do the interview and I met him. So this guy was on Stern, and Morty thought I was on Stern with him.
Who's Morty?
Maury Povich.
Oh, Maury.
Carrie.
Keep changing the play.
Carrie.
How many fucking shows is this kid on?
There's
Morty
Morty. He
and
called him
Maury.
Morty, but he means Maury.
Maury Povich. So
Povich.
they bring me in and they have this other sick.
Wait, go ahead. What?
They bring in this other sick kid like me. So that we talk and
What do you mean he's sick though?
Well, he has the same thing I do.
Oh, but you're not sick.
But he wants to be on an actor, so
Oh,
he
okay.
was on Stern. So what happened? Stern paid a girl to fuck him. Stern wanted to do that to me, and I told Gary Delabate
Yeah.
when I walked in,
Yeah.
if there's a broad and he tries to pull one of those stunts, I'm gonna say goodbye, drop the mic, and I'm out the front door. I am not a fucking reality fucking jerk off. I do movies and TV shows. Capiche? You don't capiche? Go fuck yourself.
So when you got there, was there a prostitute waiting to fuck you?
Nah, there ain't no
So
prostitute.
did he the guy fuck the prostitute?
Sure, he fucked. The prostitute wouldn't fuck him. She walked in and said, well, I'm not fucking this kid. But they paid him and they said the truth. He showed ID and she fucked him. Don't get any ideas,
Howard
Terrence.
Stern
Let me
used to
ask you a
always
question.
do that with, or he'd get people who are. This is what I always thought
If
was
you
bad.
had a kid, would your kid get what you have or no?
No.
His sister doesn't have it,
My
right?
sister
No, but it's
doesn't.
not hereditary is what I'm saying. So if a girl wants to get knocked up by you, she's going to have a normal kid.
Maybe, or maybe she won't, right?
I don't think I could have kids.
Oh,
Why
because your
not?
sperm doesn't work.
Oh, that's right. There's
So you
no people
you can
in
have
the sperm.
sex, but no, whatever you call it, squirt.
Semen, Patty.
There's no semen, so it's a dry, right? A
It is.
dry thing.
Wait, when you have a wet dream, you don't sperm, nothing comes out?
But you can have a heart. Can you have a
Can
heart
you have
on?
can you
can
have
have an
org-
erection?
Can you have an
An orgasm?
Yeah.
Even without the squirt?
You don't have a squirt.
No! What the fuck is
Do you have a sex drive though? Maybe you don't have a sex drive without the testosterone. Because my sister, when she went through menopause, she took testosterone so that she would have a sex drive, and it brought her a sex drive. So maybe you don't have a sex drive, right?
You want to know? I don't know. I'm not really like I don't. If it came, it came. If it didn't, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
No, but that's not what we're asking.
Well, that means he doesn't have that high of a sex drive if it doesn't bother him. If Adam
You don't
couldn't
feel
fuck,
like you want to fuck everything that moves. Did you ever feel like that?
See,
Never.
Adam
That
is
you
jerked
should
off.
have. Now you should have taken those shots.
He jerks
Where
off
you
at
going?
work.
Where you
That is
going?
how bad Adam wants to fuck. Is he jerks off when he's at work?
I
right?
rubbed one out since the show started. You can't see because Mario's in the way, but it's all over
Adam,
the chair.
actually, Mario's sitting in the jizz. Let me ask you something.
What jizz?
So it doesn't
so
bother you.
basically, without those shots, those shots just completely took away your sexual drive. And the problem is, you should have gotten those shots because you don't know what you missed.
He doesn't care. He'd rather have the be in show business, right?
Adam, what would you rather have?
Adam.
I would take that deal because you get a lot more done when you're not following your
Horniness?
dick around the neighborhood. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
So I think he did the right thing.
Thank you.
But how much pleasure is there in banging?
Boom.
It's just so fun. Like I just feel like
Yeah, but it's a huge.
Yeah, but then
pain.
it's over. Like, do you really
It's
want how
over.
much do you want to bang at this age?
Well, I don't know. For like,
Okay,
35
can I ask you a
years, it's
question?
fucking
No,
fantastic.
for
There were
45
people-
years, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're wrong. Because
But you don't fucking when you're 9. Yeah.
Okay, true.
You guys.
So
have
you're right. For 25, 35 years, you're good
It's fucking
banging. It's
fantastic,
good
and I
banging.
still
And then it's
enjoy it,
done.
even though I'm old.
You still enjoy sex?
Sure, why wouldn't I?
Dave Chippy Chappy wrote Squirty. Squirty wrote Squirt.
Chippy Chappy, where is he?
Little squirt without the squirt.
All right, it's very interesting to me, this whole thing. Let me see if I have other things that I want to ask you about.
Sure. Hit him up.
Okay, so you talk about, you have one chapter that says, Mario, you're a star fucker, right? Somebody said that to you.
My friend Ray called me a star fucker immediately.
And you are, right?
I would have fucked some stars, but
No,
none
I'm
of them
not fucking no stars.
But you're a star fucker in that
you love them. You
I
follow
d-
them around.
I do some things like Lucy and Ricardo were doing I Love Lucy, and I would get myself in a little bit of a woohoo, and then they liked me.
You ambush people.
I ambush people, speaking of the right word. I'll tell you what happened was I was doing NYPD Blue. I ambushed them to give me the keys to the golf cart. So when I killed the battery on one golf cart, I'd go to the Simpsons to take their golf cart. I'd go to the other show. So
Wait
one
a minute,
day,
what? There are golf carts, that get you from
Yeah.
set to set.
right.
That's it.
Okay.
So
You
one
wouldn't
day-
know that, neither would
Because-
I.
So one
Because we've
day,
never been in show
I
business.
kept pumping it so hard that I broke the bottom of the floor, and
Oh
the
my God.
pedals were like back there. I happened to push it in, and I got the other one because one key worked. And if you have your show on YPD Blue, it's 12 of them. Same key operates. Ever take the other, woo, pull out. One day I lost control, and just as they were rehearsing on an episode of Dormer and Greg.
What's Dormer and Dama?
Dormer,
Dharma.
Dormer,
Dharma.
Dormer and Greg, Dormer, Dharma.
Dharma and Greg.
Dormer like the house. You're going to dormer the house.
Dahmer and Greg. So
Dar- Dahmer.
and-
Dahmer. Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Dahmer.
Dahmer and Greg.
Greg. Wait, what?
and I
Okay.
ran right through their
Set.
set and cut.
Wait a minute.
Joey kept hearing was cut. We got an intruder, and
You got in trouble?
I didn't get in trouble.
Wait, you
I
ran
got in
through
trouble
on in the cart or on your feet?
with the cut.
With the card. He went through the freaking set. Now, let me ask you, how do you know the girl from Too Close for Comfort? Because he calls her up the other day.
Who's too close from comfort?
The sitcom with, what's his name?
Who?
The Ted Knight.
You remember that show in the 80s?
Too Close for Comfort. Ted Knight and
The
Monroe.
cartoon
Where he
artist.
had the part with the puppet.
Don't remember it.
All right, whatever, Patty. You're...
I remember Ted Knight on the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
No, after that he had a sitcom
Oh,
called
I know
Too
that
Close
sitcom.
for Comfort.
Okay, yes.
The gorgeous
Monroe.
blonde, gorgeous blonde that played his daughter.
Don't remember.
Best friends with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lydia Cornell. She played Sarah Rush.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's beautiful.
Gorgeous girl.
And she loves you. She's like, when are you coming over? When are you sleeping over?
Sleeping
Everybody
over.
loves him.
Sleeping over.
I sleep all over. I go to Scott Bales. I go to her house. I go all over. Anywhere I go to LA, I always have
It's
a
like having another kid. You wouldn't let him sleep over?
Well, no, I don't let anyone sleep over. Wait a minute, Scott
You
Baio.
would let Mario sleep
I
over.
don't,
I'm telling you,
I
you
don't like
would.
people in my house.
All right, but Mario's
I'm very
no threat.
antisocial.
Mario's not a threat. He's like, he sits on your lap. You don't even feel
He
it.
pisses on mattresses.
Well,
I
no, he
don't.
did that on purpose.
Listen, I don't piss on mattresses. It happened. I was naive. We all do things when we're naive.
Yes, that's true. How old were you when you
Carrie
did
does
that?
a lot of things naive. Jesus.
How old are you when you did that crazy thing and you trashed the hotel room? How old are you?
I was 27. I just turned 27.
Okay, you're old enough to know better at 27, Mario. Nice try. Hey, you know what I want to say? The funniest picture of you, there's a photograph of you with Aretha Franklin. Okay, I don't know how you met her. You must have, like, waited around and
She
stalked
wedged
her.
him in between her tits.
Those tits. Your head is smaller than one of her tits in that picture.
She wedged him in between.
I met her at the Friars Club at one of the roasts.
Now, how do you go to the because you know Artie, or how are you going to these
I
roasts?
know a couple of producers from the Friars Club.
Who do you know?
A guy named Bruce Sherritt.
Now, why do you know these guys? You just hang out, or you?
I know a lot of people. Like I go to people. You
You
know.
stalk them. You.
He has friends, Patty.
friends that need friends, and I get to go to Friars Club. I go to the
And they all
roast.
pay for you?
Yeah, what, I'm gonna pull out $1? We fucking crazy. Unless we're in a casino. Cha-ching!
Wait a minute. You still gamble?
No, forget the gambling part.
I
Let's go
can't get
back
over
to
the
the
gambling. I
Friars
don't-
Club, and he made his way over to Aretha Franklin.
Okay, so how do you talk to Aretha?
So it was Pat Cooper's roast,
Hilarious.
and I was and they said she had sang the national anthem, but she was sick, so she had to leave. So they said, if you want to take a picture with her, come with me. We'll meet her. It was at the hotel on 54th Street, 55th,
Yeah.
and then I met her.
So you go all the way over
What'd
to her
she say
hotel.
to you?
She's like, hey, darling, how are you? How are you? And we took a picture. Her husband's in the background. And that's it. She left.
Did she sneeze on you and get you sick?
No. She wasn't sick like that, you jackass.
She is my favorite singer ever, is Aretha Franklin. The
Mine-
best singer that ever lived.
Mine is Frankie Valli.
Really?
Love Frankie Valli.
Frankie Valli. Isn't he the one? Isn't that?
The Grease, didn't he? Wasn't he the Grease?
Oh, come on, he sang My Eyes Adore You.
Oh, yeah.
My
Eyes adore you.
Oh, that's Frankie Valli. Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
guy with the white
I never
hair.
laid a hand on you, my
Eyes adore you.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God!
Adam, help.
That
All
is
right.
You
great.
know, I'm surprised you didn't meet Michael Jackson because he liked little boys.
You know,
That would have been the wrong guy to meet, Michael Jackson, for you, because you would have been jumping on his bed. And it would
I
have been
always
bad.
wanted to meet Michael. I always did.
Why didn't you? You should have because you were perfect. You were of age, so he wouldn't have been a pedophile.
So you want to know a couple of things I did wrong in L.A.?
Yeah, go ahead. What did you do wrong?
Talking
Okay,
to the
one of the
mic.
things I did wrong is I'm a big Lucille Ball fan.
Yes.
So I made a friend of mine drive me to Roxbury Road.
That's where she lived?
1001 Roxbury Road, right on the corner house. Okay?
Was she still alive then?
No. So what I do is I followed the florist in and almost got locked up.
Wait a minute. You followed the florist? But if she's
But
dead,
she's dead,
why
what
are
are
you
you
going in
going
her
there?
house for?
I want to see her house.
Well,
you
who
went
lives
in.
there now?
Fuck do I know? Who cares? I want to see her house.
So you followed the florist, and what does the florist say to you?
Florist didn't say nothing to me. I told him I was with him. Yo hablo español. Yo trabajo con umba. Ay,
What the fuck is
I
that?
looked at him like,
It's like.
Is
the
that
words-
Spanish?
No,
Yeah.
but it sounds it.
Is it Italian? What the hell is
Spanish.
You speak Spanish.
Bilingual.
Bilingual?
Bilingual.
Bilingual.
Bilingual. The way he speaks English, he's bilingual.
First, you have to speak English before you can be bilingual.
How much I
Okay.
love this kid.
He's very sweet. He's very sweet. Unless
And
he
you
can
didn't
sing.
want to have him on.
Don't fucking say that. That's not true.
Yeah, you and fucking Goomba Johnny.
No. Here's the thing. So I meet him from what's the who introduces me?
Dangerfields.
That Dangerfields. Okay, this is a story. Carrie fucking brings this up to be an asshole. Okay, so
I stopped you because I saw one of these with her and I hadn't met her. And you said, yeah, I'll get you on. Then you were trying to get me on with Bob
that's right. I
DeBono.
said, let's get you on Bob DeBono, and you're like, no, cut, no Bob DeBono.
Why?
So I'm
what
like,
happened with Bob DeBono?
he doesn't want to say.
All right, yeah.
So then,
I go, all right, who are you friends with? He goes, Goomba Johnny. I go, we just had Goomba Johnny last week because I want to have him on with somebody.
Not Goomba, it's Goomba Johnny.
What did I say?
You said it wrong.
I said Goomba Johnny.
No,
Is
it's
that
not
Goomba?
Goomba Johnny.
What the fuck is it?
Goomba.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Goomba Johnny. Okay, that's retarded.
So
All right.
Johnny
So
and I,
you go. That's who I can do it with. I go, we just had him last week. We're not going to have him again in a week. I go, who else are you friends with? So then he writes me, he goes, okay, I'll bring Artie Lang on the show. I go, first of all, I don't even know you from anybody. I'm like, okay, you're going to bring Artie Lang on the show? I go, all right, bring Artie Lang on the show.
I'll get Artie.
But then I don't hear from you. And then you go, okay, I want to get back on the show. And I go,
Yeah, when are you
is this guy
Artie?
is this guy crazy? Because he's written to me 6 times, but there's no Artie.
Can you get Artie?
And then Carrie
Yes.
goes,
When can you get Artie?
Carrie goes to
We'll
me,
talk to him on
Wait,
the
'cause
February 1st.
he's my elf.
Okay, February 1st. Will he come to our show?
Yes.
What happened to Artie? Tell us the truth.
Is he all right? I mean, I see his nose and it's not good.
I did 200 episodes of his podcast.
What do you mean you did 200? How many episodes did he have?
400.
What do you mean? So you're his
His
sidekick?
sidekick.
You're the sidekick on Artie's show.
I do
Well, not a full side, a
He
half
call-
a side.
Carrie.
I'm what he calls Mount Borum.
Mount who?
Borum.
Borum. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
So
All right.
we did 400 episodes. I did 200 of his.
Okay.
Became good friends. Artie used to pay for my Ubers all the time.
What's
too.
a Uber?
Uber?
Oh,
Uber.
Uber. It's the Italian
What's an
accent.
Uber?
Uber. I'm going to Uber like a Oompa Loompa. Uber like a Uber.
It's Brooklyn.
It's
not,
Brooklyn,
Who's
that's
this
not
guy?
Italian.
What's this guy Chris saying? Worst American Idol ever.
Uh,
Oh, fuck yourself.
What's a worst American Idol? I don't even know what that means. All right.
Because we were singing "My Eyes Adore You."
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So, hey, can I have one of those too? Thanks. So wait a minute. What were we just saying? What were you just saying?
Artie Lang.
Oh yeah. So is he okay or
Do
what's
you
the deal?
have
Yeah, I do.
the
Whatever you're gonna say, it's true.
She's
Oh
kind
wait a minute. What's with this? What happened? Is nose? Is he off the drugs? What's happening?
I don't know if he's off the drugs. He had to have his cartilage bone removed because it was rotting away.
That's why his nose looks like
I'm
that.
gonna
all
have to
flat?
have my vagina removed.
It's rotting away.
You
It's
should have
rotting
your
away.
fucking mouth removed.
Go ahead.
But
Mount. My mouth.
Your mouth.
Okay, go ahead.
so is he back to performing? Because sometimes he wouldn't show up and things like that. Is he all
Well,
right?
it's funny. He did Catch a Rising Star, and he showed up.
When was this?
When did I open for him at Catch? September, right before the San Gennaro feast. And somebody said to him on the Twitter, wrote, "Hey, tell Artie while he's there to come over to the Clove Comedy Club. He owes us a couple of shows." Fuck do I know, buddy? Find him yourself, jackass.
Holy shit!
Ah,
This
so
guy's
they're
got
trying-
anger issues.
They're trying to get him to get Artie.
Yeah, I know. I don't know that that's gonna work. All right, but
Listen, he likes two tight broads. I'll get him here.
twats.
Two tight broads, two tight twats. What's the fucking difference?
Tell him twats.
So he'll come. He's a nice guy. I met
He
him.
is a nice guy. You know what?
He's a
I
nice
met
guy.
him a million years ago. When I first started, like 35 years ago, I met him at Stand Up New York. So cute. I mean, he was skinny. Not skinny. And I was with
So
another
do you
girl.
think if you would have married him, he would have stayed away from the drugs, Patty?
No.
Absolutely not. He would have just started
He
the drugs
told me
earlier.
many a times I love heroin. I love it. He says I would never quit it.
He had so many beautiful girlfriends and girlfriends who loved him, and you just can't.
He ruined it. I
Yeah.
want to know who's this guy that wrote, "Oh Jesus, the Lollipop Guild." It's a
Yes,
guy.
it's a guy, Ken Mosca. It's
listen.
Mario Bosca.
Hey, listen, Ken.
Ken
Bosca,
Mosca.
Mosca.
Where do you live, Ken?
He lives all the way
He's gonna
in
come
Jersey.
beat the shit out of you.
You live in fucking Jersey.
He's gonna come get you. Hey, Ken, listen, Ken. Mario Bosco does a lot for autism here in New York.
That's right. Bridge to
Why are
you.
you telling Ken that? Is
Because Ken does a lot of autism benefits
Oh, he does?
too. Yes.
Okay.
What do you do, Ken? You act like an autistic child.
No, he's very big in the autism.
He's very autistic.
No, he's very big in this in the autism world. So he's a big help there. But he's not a lollipop guild.
No, I'm not a Lollipop Guild.
But in a way, you were
I'll
selling
enjoy-
lollipops.
You were selling lollipops.
And you are short.
And yes.
And you do have a little bit of a high voice.
So you might be part of the lollipop guild.
Listen, tight twat 1 and tight twat 2.
Who's one and who's
Listen
two?
to this guy. He's fucking tweeting back here.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't give a shit about our
You
show.
don't-
No, I'm
the
just.
fucking
Kevin
Michael.
Brennan's show. He's laughing. He's part of the show with us. He's on. He's
Yeah,
trying to get
he's
some
trying
ass.
to- he's
I'm not-
swiping
no,
left.
I'm not.
That's
What's
what
that
he's doing.
show?
You can
What's
Actually-
that
about
fucking
us.
swiping?
Adam.
To be fair, yes, that is what I was doing. But
Yeah, Adam.
but
Ken
you-
Moscow wants to know if you hung yourself.
What
Yes.
does
If I
that mean
hung-
if you hung yourself?
No, this is very. I'm enjoying this show actually. I'm very entertained, but it's because I'm actually like I'm on Kevin's show. It's just I'm like one.
Oh, you
I'm like a
you
part
get
of
part
it,
of the
yeah.
action.
Well, I mean, like
Hold on.
I have more of an
Hold on.
obligation.
Hold
you,
on.
You get part of the proceeds.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you get
then-
part of Kevin's proceeds?
Listen,
What do
it's
you
a
get?
it's a minimal.
That means no.
No. Yeah.
So he doesn't
you
just
think
pay
I don't
you
get?
a flat fee. You get a thing.
He gets a
No,
thing.
I get a flat fee.
You
I
get
a
part
flat
of
fee.
the
But-
Patreon,
yes, but here's what I'm saying.
but it's a flat fee.
You guys don't need any there's no room for me in this. I'll chime in, but even
There's no room
even
in
on
here.
Kevin's show, I don't talk a lot. I laugh, but I don't talk a lot.
When are you gonna
If you
get
want me to be involved, I'll be involved.
When are you gonna
Sure.
get me on Kevin's show?
Oh boy.
You're an angry
When do you
elf.
want? You
You're
want?
an angry elf, and I think we're gonna get you on Kevin's show very soon because Kevin's gonna love you.
Maybe this week. What are you doing Thursday?
I have nothing done. Thursday, free. Put
Maybe
me in.
maybe we can do it Thursday.
Bring
Let's
a
do it.
chocolate lollipop so he knows what you do. Or what
Bring
you
a
did.
chocolate lollipop and cram it down his throat because he's pissed me off.
Oh my god.
Then he had me call into his show. Now, yesterday I was
For
at
what?
the
What
doctor's
would you have to call in
because I
for?
had to get my yearly physical.
Okay.
I get my yearly blood work done.
Okay.
Every January.
Okay.
And every February, it's Valentine's Day. I get my
Boobs done.
boobs and
The
you know,
vagina.
the
Okay.
whole
The
the
vagina.
JJ and the boobs because it's
Is that your Valentine's Day
It's that
gift to
one
yourself?
time I get really intimate
I
with
should
myself.
do that. I don't
Wait,
do
what
it.
do you mean by get the boobs done?
She gets a mammogram. What do you want me to fucking spell it out to you, you fucking moron?
Oh my god, be careful.
I
He's
just,
you're in
I just
with
perked
Kevin
up.
Brennan.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
might toss you in a minute.
Right through this fucking window. Right through this window, Mario Bosco.
And I can't say that about many people because I'm not that big. So
And I heard
I
you
would take
talk on
great
Brian's
pleasure.
show too.
what?
Someone
Oh,
said you talk on
well,
He's
Brian-
part of he's Brian's
Okay, Brian. I have different roles on every show.
you're 50-50
Yeah.
with him, right?
On Brian's show, I'm like a co-host. Kevin's show, I'm kind of like third banana-ish.
Okay.
This show, I'm like if you have a question about a big ass, you know, like when you
That
go
is
like Adam
true.
likes big asses.
That is true. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I'm fascinated by.
That's where I come in. So I
like
kind of have different roles on every show.
Would you take a big ass and then a pouch in the front too?
Yeah. I
That
got
doesn't
no.
gross you out.
What do you
I'll
do
take
with the pouch? You
I'll
just
take
The
a-
roll it
muffin
over.
top above the
I'll take a-
vagina.
big ass with a pouch in the front over not a big ass.
Really?
Yeah.
So then I have a shot with him.
You do have a shot. What
Oh,
about
Carrie,
Really,
come on.
Patty?
Of course.
What
What
about
about-
Sam?
Really, Patty calling me fat ass?
No, you got to have like twice as big of an ass, probably as yours.
Really?
Carrie
Yeah.
has a pretty good good ass.
Yeah, but
Good
it's
ass.
like a.
It's what?
It's like a European ass.
What does that mean, European ass?
Eh.
Eh. He just went about your ass.
No, that's a compliment. Me not being into
You
it as
like
a
a
compliment.
Latina ass.
Yeah, like a big
A
ass.
bubble
Big
ass.
black
Big-
ass.
Yeah, exactly.
You like to bury your head in it.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't like. We don't need to go that far. There's children here.
Ah.
I'm
Mario!
kidding.
What, your kid is
What
in the
the
room?
fuck?
I'm kidding.
What
Hey.
the fuck?
No, Carrie's pregnant.
Mario wants to. But
If
Ken
Carrie's
Mosca,
pregnant, we
Ken
got problems.
Mosca, Ken Mosca
What does he
wants
wanna
to
know?
get you on Burning Bridges. And
I'm
I think,
on. Pick
I
a
think-
date.
I'm telling you, you'd be great on that.
You just tell them to go
Especially
fuck
with
themselves
your
every time they
chain
say
talk.
something. I know. Yeah. That's right up their alley.
What, go fuck themselves?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
These are the messages I get from my daughter. Hi, mommy. I noticed a lump in the back of my head that feels like a bruise. Do you think I'm dying or just bump my head? Maybe a cyst. These are the fucking things I get from my kids.
Especially when you're doing a show
Which
with
kid?
me.
My youngest one,
Okay,
not the comic.
I would say you probably should take a shower and wash your head. It might be oil buildup.
My kids always think they're dying and that they have. Anyway,
Well, you gave them that.
I know. I am very nervous about
How
it.
many kids you have?
What? Two grown girls. Grown gals. Women.
One's a comedian.
Oh, yeah?
Her first husband was gay. Got to fill you in on that. Has 2 kids with him, and he's a comic.
Yep.
And
Molly Kornfeld is the comic, if you ever run into
Oh,
her.
yeah, I've seen her,
she's very funny.
yes, I've seen her around.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
Very,
seen her
very
here.
talented.
Yeah, she's been here. That's right.
I could see your daughter on a sitcom. That's
I
how
can too, and she took acting classes. So if anybody's out there, will you please put my fucking daughter on a
she
sitcom?
will be. She will be.
All right.
Because she's very. You know what? God missed us, and is
so
going
hurtful.
to. It's hurtful, but God missed us, and
It's going to
he's
go to our
to
kids because your kids
okay.
can sing
My
beautifully.
kid is
Like an
you-
angel.
Like you got to hear this kid sing.
She's
It's like what the
unbelievable.
fuck. So this record guy who writes music.
Yeah.
Here's my daughter and wrote a song, and he wants her to sing it. So we're going Sunday.
Do you
9
know it?
a.m.
Are you sure this guy's on that? Make sure you stay in the room the whole time.
Yeah, he might fuck something that you don't.
I know him.
Oh, you know him.
Yes.
Okay.
I know him through
Okay.
people.
Okay.
And yeah, but I could stay in the room. 9 a.m. It's a 6-hour ordeal to do this song. They're going to record it in a studio, and then he sends it out supposedly to another remixing place.
And then is he going to be her manager?
No, he's a songwriter.
Wow.
And then we shop the song, and if they buy it, he gets credit, she gets credit.
Oh
She's
my
the sing-
God.
She's the artist, he's the singer. But he liked her enough to
Wow.
give her one of his songs. And his sister's a talented singer-songwriter in L.A., so things happen.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Well, that's what I want. I want
I
my
go to
kids
my
to
daughter.
make money.
Can I open for you when you become famous? She's like,
No. No, I didn't think so.
I don't know, Ma.
I want to have them to make
How about
money.
I don't know, Ma? How about get in your room? Fucking go clean your room, you bitch.
I want them to have money so that I don't have to be in a shitty old folks home.
See, I don't understand what these people, Charlie Brown. What is that? That doesn't make no sense.
What do you say?
When
Oh, that's
people
my
write to
friend
us-
Angelo. That's my good friend Angelo Bonsignor.
What does he mean by Charlie Brown?
I'm Charlie Brown.
Oh, you're Charlie Brown. Okay. All right. Do we have any other questions? Should we talk about anything else? Any other ask questions for? How long have we been up here?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, just about an hour.
Oh my God, we're over our fucking limit.
We are over our limit. But we do want to say thank you for listening and thank you for watching. And please, patreon.com backsplash.
Backsplash. Oh my God, he's rubbing off on you. Mario's rubbing. Backsplash. Oh my God.
Backslash 2 tired twats.
I want to say thank you. Last week we asked you to get us up over the 100 mark. We had 3 people who did that who hadn't been with us before. Frank Pellegrino.
Of the Pellegrino Waters.
From Lucy's Laugh Lounge. So now that he gave us a lovely little thing, I want to tell you to go to Lucy's Laugh Lounge in fucking White Plains. It's fucking a great club.
I don't work there. How come I don't work there?
You just got to put in your avails with him and tell him.
What's his name?
Frank
Frank
Pellegrino.
Pellegrino. I'm
Lucy's Laugh
I
Lounge.
am Carrie Carabas at AOL.
And
I close headline.
She's
all
a
I
wonderful
don't
headline.
Open for Carrie Carraris.
Jordan
I can't even
Campbell.
say my name. Carrie Carraras.
Jordan Campbell gave us money for the first time to get us
Thank
over
you,
the 100
Jordan.
lump.
Thank you.
And Stephanie Marshall also got us over the fucking lump.
also, leave a review, please. We want to know how you feel about our show.
Only if you like
it.
us.
Yeah,
Only
if you
us.
like one
Yeah,
twat
if you
or
don't
the other
like us-
twat.
Then,
No, we don't care which twat you like better.
yeah, as long as you like one of the twats.
Just write something positive, and don't forget patreon.com/2tired
And now-
twats.
yeah.
Well, thank you to the Comic Strip on 82nd and 2nd. Comic Strip Live, one of the best clubs.
It is.
Oldest
Tonight,
club
TJ
ever.
Miller, they get the
Yeah,
people from
TJ
Saturday
Miller's here right
Live,
now.
everybody's fine.
Yeah, what's her name? Jones was here last week.
Yeah, the what's her name? What's her first
Jones.
name? I know.
Leslie.
Leslie, thank you.
Leslie.
Adam Hinneker, our producer,
TJ
that
Sound
likes
Miller.
guy.
big asses.
likes big asses.
TJ Miller is coming here.
Okay,
He's
Yeah,
here
he's
right
sitting,
now.
he's
He's
sitting
right
right
there.
there.
you know him?
Why don't you go?
You know
make-
he's gonna go up and get a picture.
he's
Mario's
gonna
like,
go,
look.
not only he's gonna go,
I
he's gonna end
met
up leaving with him.
I met him on the Jim Gaffigan show. Artie Lang brought me on the stage. I had an ID. It was in a prison, and it was
A
him.
prison? What the fuck kind of a crazy story
It
is
was
this?
They
Carrot
perform at
Head,
prisons. Carrot Top.
Carrot Top,
Carrot Top.
Carrot Head.
Wait, Carrot. Wait, Carrot Top. Wait, Carrot Top looks very fucking weird. Lately.
Carrot Head.
What did he do to his face?
Well, it's an obsession. It's like
Did
gambling.
you see his fucking
when you
eyebrows?
go
He's got like
overboard on
Botox.
when you go overboard on anything.
What happened to Miller?
in life.
He's
He's
got
like
a
a
fucking
redheaded
beard.
Joan Rivers.
He's cute. Look at him.
Cute. He looks like he's ready to rape somebody.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, you know the story. All right, we won't talk
What?
about it. Oh, no, this is a story.
You
We
know,
won't-
What is the
he looks
story?
like a Central
Well,
Park
what
rapist.
happened?
Oh, no, I don't know. This is a story, but I don't know if it's
Can
true.
I hear it?
No, I'll tell you later.
Tell me right now,
I don't know.
I'll
But I
say
don't
it.
know because if it's not true, I'm not talking about it. I don't know
Do
it.
you know the story?
No, I don't know the story.
Why don't you bang on the fucking window and ask him, hey, scumbag, did you rape her, yes or no?
Oh, is
my
that the
God,
story?
Mario! All right,
Oh,
I don't think
all these girls are
it
coming
wasn't.
out
I don't
accusing
think he raped.
everybody.
He didn't rape.
He don't look
anybody.
like a rapist to me.
I don't think he raped anybody.
All these girls are now trying to get famous by saying, "Oh, you know how many guys I could say raped me?
Carrie, okay, that's not what all
My
the girls.
husband,
You know, that's not what all the girls.
twice at least."
That's not what all the girls are doing, Carrie. Some women are actually raped in life. All
All
right,
right, some of them are, but not.
Carrie, calm down. All right, so
Let's give Andrew Joseph Costello a very, very special thank you for
Listening to
offending
you.
me, telling
Yes.
people I sell chocolates. at the-
Offending you or defending you?
Offended! You defend me.
Oh, he offended you?
Well, he called me a lollipop and a
No, that wasn't him. That was Ken Moscow.
Oh, Ken, thanks for the fucking lollipop fucking propaganda.
wait a minute. People really like you on Artie's podcast. Donovan J. I never know how to say his
they
name.
love him on our podcast.
Coburl. He's one of our.
He's one of our.
He's one of our
donors.
Patreons.
Donates.
Or patriots.
I
Hey,
love
are
Donovan.
you gonna bring some money to the fucking table? Yes or no? We need money here to run this podcast. What do you
Thank
think?
you.
We eat on French fries and popcorn.
That's right, Mario. Tell
Come
them. Okay, we're putting it out there. You got us up over the $100 mark. If there's anybody
$100.
out there,
I want to hit $100,000 mark.
that's what we want for next week. The $100,000 challenge.
If everybody
Please.
throws in $1,
That's
like
right.
the
That's what we say,
Telethon.
Mario. $1.
$1. And we'll
Like the
hit it.
what?
Like the Telethon. You know, we'll do like a Telethon.
The
Everybody,
Teleton.
Everybody calls in.
Very similar to a Teletubby. No, it's a
Teletubbies in my bed.
Teleton.
Telethon.
like a
Tele-
thon.
like
Like
a
a
thong.
thong.
Get thong up your
Yes.
All right. What else do we? Is there anything? Oh, so that's
We're going to
that.
have Mario back on again.
Yeah, of course.
If you like them.
If you didn't,
If you don't
you'll
like
never
me-
see him again. No, that's not
Except if you come into my house.
true. Okay, this
I'll be
this
sitting on a shelf.
tomorrow night, the Chick Show up in Albany at the Funny Bone, Erin Hark's show. Please come. It's at a what do you call it? A mall. Okay.
A mall.
You're
And
performing in a mall
it's
now,
a comedy
Patty?
show in a mall. It's gigantic.
Oh, my
it's a big, huge.
God.
Fuck you. All right.
We have really hit rock bottom.
Is it
we
money?
should be theaters and arenas. and
Well,
we're in
guess
a
where I'm
fucking
going to be
mall.
on Saturday?
Where?
At the Ziders American Dream Theater, Virginia Beach. I am flying down there, and it's in a big theatre.
Okay,
Theatre.
I will be at Governor's on Friday night in Levittown with Mario Bosco.
If we don't
Saturday
get
night, we have a
arrested first.
private party that I'm doing. Sunday is my Christmas grab bag party. So if you didn't give me your money, I want your fucking money before Sunday.
Now, should you be telling people that you don't know to come to a Christmas party?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
invited fucking thousands of
No,
people.
nobody's responding. Nobody's RSVPing except
Would
all
you
my
like
friends.
her address? I'll
I
give
have
you her
60.
address.
Shut
What if
up.
they're
I
weird?
got 60
Carrie
people.
Carreras.
Shush, I got 60 people
Okay.
already at the
Okay.
grab bag party, and you blew me off. And then
My
Monday-
mother-in-law is having her birthday, and I am flying in that day.
Your
From
mother-in-law, how
Virginia.
old?
86, 87.
Okay,
But
so
why-
come
why
to the
80
party.
why 86. Why a party at 86 and not 80? Like, you got to do 80, 85, 90, 95,
Every
100.
year you do the party. She does
Oh,
the party.
after
Hey
80.
guys, TJ Miller just
after
waved
80.
to me.
He did?
He knows you?
I don't know. He waved to me. He just blew
See, he
out the-
thinks you're a kid. He thinks you're a little child. That's what it is.
Where's
He's
he
like, oh, look
going?
at the little munchkin.
Hey, douchebag, come back.
Go over there and say hi to him.
After.
Get him, bring him in
After.
here.
Okay, anything you need to promote? You're going to be anywhere? So you're going to be with Carrie this
I'm
weekend?
gonna be with this
Next
tight,
week I'll perform.
this tight twat. I'll be at the Governor's Friday and Saturday
Yeah.
or wherever she drags me.
Right.
Opening
uh,
for Teddy Smith. You'll be opening for Teddy.
Teddy Smith.
Okay. And say the name of your book again.
From hopeless to Hollywood,
From Hopeless to Hollywood.
because I was hopeless and now I live in Hollywood. I
Did-
wish.
Somebody wrote something really funny on Twitter.
Where?
I wish I could remember his name.
Anyway.
It's about Lenny. It's about Lenny. Who wrote
Mean,
But he
it's
goes from
mean.
hopeless to Hoboken, the Lenny Marcus story.
Oh my God!
It's really funny, but
This
it's
guy, Jason X, said Mario is going ham. What's a fucking ham?
you know.
Roach. Chris Roach is here. Everybody, come here, Roach. Come in.
Are we
Chris
saying goodbye?
Roach is here.
We're gonna say 1 second.
gotta wrap
I
it up.
want Roach.
Adam wants to
I
go.
want Roach to come in for 1
We're
second.
not
so you
paying
can
Adam
see
enough fucking money.
how small
Oh, yeah, that's
Mario
good.
is
Okay.
compared to a
Adam's
jolly
had
green
enough.
giant.
Adam wants to go, Carrie.
No,
Chris Roach, come in here.
Okay.
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Roach from the Kevin Can Wait show that just got canceled. Chris, we want you to stand right here.
Stand next to Mario. Go ahead,
Stand right
Mario.
here, come here.
In front of the camera. Let's go, and then we got to say goodnight because
See,
Adam
I
wants
thought
to get
of
the
a
fuck outta here.
perfect sitcom.
Yes,
Chris
it's the
and
end.
I are husband and wife, and Mario Bosco is our child.
Look at his head compared to Mario's head.
How are you, Chris?
I'm okay.
Where are you this weekend? We'll plug you.
Oh, God.
Bellevue.
Bellevue.